Well, it's time to get to know the good doctor a bit. I'm a man, none of this pronouns nonsense. I'm conservative, but I don't fit easily into that box. I think that if a staunch conservative and I were to discuss things, eventually we'd come to agreement on most things. Where I differ from nearly all conservatives is this. I believe we should try various aspects of leftism in local and temporary ways. Try socialist healthcare in a state, but sunset it at, say, 10 years. Then if the state still wants it, all they have to do is reenact it. Try this with lots of leftist ideas in states and see how the people react to them. But again, sunset them. If the people want them, they'll demand them when they expire. Easy. More about who I am a little bit. I've written many books. I do lots of media appearances. I stay anonymous in order to avoid possible confrontations with leftists who have demonstrated that they can be violent. Physically, I'm 6 feet 4 inches tall and very muscular. I'm a lot more creaky now that I'm no longer an athlete. I used to be a professional athlete. I retired early, only to work harder and more than when I was working. Former professional baseball player, former male model, former IT professional, still dabble in web-type development. Former professional many things. Former professional musician. Didn't make a living at it, though. It was just for fun. I'm a guitarist. I play jazz guitar. It's really more kind of free jazz guitar. I do very improvisational stuff. I'm very well read. I've read a lot of books. Born in Connecticut, have lived in Massachusetts and France also. I love astronomies. I love animals, cats and dogs especially. I love the arts and music. I'm very, very, very heterosexual. I was married, widowed now. I have 2 young adult kids. I don't have enough words to tell you how wonderful my kids are. I'm a very lucky dad. I come to my conservatism very honestly, and for reasons that are both anecdotal and confirm what I've been observing anyway. I used to have a temper, and used to be massively competitive. Maturity cured both those characteristics, and now I love to compete against myself, but I'm quite content if someone beats me at something, even something at which I'm quite good, like ping pong. It's impossible to offend me. That might be a problem, as being a white man, it seems evident that white men need to take offense at all the brainless hostility directed at them. I still write a lot. I tend to do this online, in various forums and discussion boards. I love the out-of-doors and I love to learn. I love to learn about just about anything, but my current primary passion is current events and politics. I think that this is probably because of the serious situation in which our nation finds itself. You probably know that I have nothing but contempt for the current president. He's always been an idiot, and age and dementia have not improved him. Worse, he has the ego of a small man. So he's always surrounded himself with people who were even less intelligent than he is himself. I knew that Biden was an idiot more than 30 years ago. Worse, he's always surrounded himself with idiots, such that he truly always seems to believe he's the smartest man in the room, and he just might be because all the other ones cleared out. And all while he's just a babbling buffoon. And he's a creep. But worst of all, he's as incompetent as he is dense. Even if he did have the best interests of the nation in mind, he wouldn't be able to do anything but harm the nation anyway. The rest of the country has serious problems too, and I write and post videos about those things. Things like the ghastly response to COVID, the mental disease of wokery, the diversity, equity, and inclusion scam, race relations. Then there are the equally vital foreign policy issues: Ukraine, China, North Korea, Cuba, Africa, the Middle East, and more. The current president and his administration aren't competent to understand, much less deal with them, with all this. I put out videos talking about all these things and more, and that's just a little bit about me. I hope to learn a bit more about you, so please feel free to communicate with me. Go on to the YouTube channel, and there you'll see ways to contact me and send me information about yourself. Who knows, maybe we'll broadcast it if you're okay with it. And I'll be talking with you again very soon. Thanks. One more quick thing. At the end of the video, you'll note that our catchphrase is exposing the minefield. And that's because there's just an awful lot of stuff out there that is just garbage. It's not information, it's just noise. We pick through all the clutter and we pull out the nuggets and we make things clear. We use imagery, we use examples, we use evidence, we use logic, but we cut through all the useless clutter that's out there, and we give you clear reasons for why we believe as we believe. We simplify, and that's part of the problem with what's going on in America today. Everyone thinks it's really, really complex, but all issues, every single issue out there boils down to something really, really simple. We clear out the complexity, the useless complexity, and we expose the simplicity, and we make it clear. We bring clarity from the muck that surrounds us all every single day out there. We hope that can help, and help to make things clearer for you, and help to give you different perspectives that will help you make things clearer in your own mind. In a bit of a nutshell, that sums up one of our missions here at Dr. Avenir. Thanks again for listening, and I'll be back very soon with another video.